I don't even know. Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki, and today's video is just going to be a quick Sam's Club haul. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and let's go ahead and start going through what we got today. So I always start out with produce, and one of my favorite things that I get from Sam's Club every single time we go there is their bell pepper bag like this. I got 2 of them this time. They are like giant. They're really good today. It's like $6 for 6 bell peppers, and I just like to get them because I'll use a majority of 1 bag in my veggie mix alone. So I like to get 2 because we can leave it in the fridge outside, and then when I need more peppers for recipes and stuff like that, I use peppers in so many recipes. It's just a really good way for us to get flavorful veggies in our meals. So I like to use it for like pasta and eggs and pretty much any meal we make. I throw some peppers in. So that's why I like to get these. And then the next thing, like the peppers that I always get, I get a bag of Honeycrisp apples. So I have an apple every single day. Honeycrisp are my favorite. I've pretty much switched it to now I just have my apple every night after dinner because I always crave something sweet. After I finish eating my dinner, like instantly I want a sweet snack. So I always have an apple right away after. A lot of times I'll have it with some nuts and more. I'll make like apple nachos, but it's just a good way for me to have something sweet that's filling, and then I can still have something after if I still want like some chocolate or something, but I gotta have my apple every day. So I like to get the Honeycrisp. Then we just had a ton of bananas that were about to go bad, so we chopped them up and froze them. So we had to grab some more bananas. These we use mainly for Adam to just bring to work, or I like to use these for baked oats. We needed some blueberries, so I just grabbed this big container. The blueberries I mainly use for my yogurt. I like to add some blueberries and some like peanut butter kashi or just some different granola to a light and fit toasted coconut vanilla yogurt. So that's why I grabbed these. Adam always needs lunch meat for work, so this is his favorite kind that they have. It's the honey roasted turkey breast. For 1 serving of 2 ounces, it is 70 calories or 1 point. And usually he uses 1 to 2 points on the sandwich that he makes. And that's pretty much all we use this for, other than giving the dogs their pills. Okay, so then we needed to grab some buffalo chicken dip. This is one of Adam's favorites, not his favorite. This is actually one of my favorites as well. This is something that we just like to have as a snack with cucumbers or pretzels or tortilla chips. He puts it on wraps as well. It's really good. You could even just put it on like an extreme wellness wrap and roll that up. Sometimes he'll add extra chicken and veggies, but this adds a lot of flavor and like cheesiness. And for the serving, which is 2 tablespoons, it's 60 calories or 3 points. Then we also grabbed these. These have been so good. Honestly, I'm always like skeptical about pre-cooked chicken breasts like this when they come like just in the cold section, because a lot of times they're really dry and just like not the best flavor. They're kind of chewy. These are so good. They taste like a fresh grilled chicken breast. They're not dry. They have such good flavor, and they are just such a good addition to bowls. I could just put the base of rice down and then the chicken and then heat that up to get the chicken and rice cooked, and then I'll add the rest of like my cold veggies and stuff, but they're fine even just microwaved, or sometimes just like in a frying pan on the stove. So these are really convenient to have on hand, and they really have gotten me to eat more protein. They're 29 grams of protein, so now a lot of times I'll add one of these and another protein to my bowls, like a chicken sausage or shredded chicken or something, but these are really good. It's 150 calories for 1 piece, or 0 points for us. I needed some more shrimp, and I love that they have this giant bag that is resealable, because then I'll just take out what I need and defrost it and leave the rest in the freezer. I like to just get cooked shrimp because a lot of times I just am heating it up really quickly to add to a recipe like a poke bowl or stir fry or something. So that's just why I prefer to get this. You can get raw, it works the same, but I prefer just getting this one. And for the serving of 3 ounces, it's 80 calories, and for us it's actually points now. So for 12 shrimp, it's 1 point, which is usually the serving we have actually. So we needed some eggs, so just got a thing of eggs. We've been having a lot more breakfast burritos or just like breakfast sandwiches or even avocado toast. I've been craving over easy eggs, and so that's why we got those. These are the chicken bites that taste like Chick-fil-A. I actually posted on TikTok about these, and a bunch of people said that they don't think they taste like Chick-fil-A, but that they taste like pickles. And Chick-fil-A chicken is soaked in pickle juice, so that's why these taste very similar. They're not like exactly the same, but if you toss them in the air fryer, they are very similar, especially because we like to make the Chick-fil-A breakfast burrito, and these taste so good with eggs on an extreme wellness wrap and with a little bit of potato. It's very similar to the Chick-fil-A breakfast burrito. So personally, we think these taste like Chick-fil-A. We really like them. For 4 pieces, it's 150 calories or 4 points. So we mostly use these for just like a side. We like to add them to mac and cheese. We like to put them on breakfast burritos like I mentioned, or different wraps, even with just like a buffalo chicken wrap or something like that. So these are always good to have on hand in the freezer, and it's a big bag. I feel like we get these every time we go to Sam's Club, but we go through artichoke hearts very quickly actually, and mostly because we use them in bowls. I also like to use them on pizzas, or like when I make the 2-ingredient dough deep dish bakes, I like to use artichokes. We'll do like a spinach artichoke one. So artichokes are just something that have a really mild flavor that I feel like you can add to a lot of different dishes and it works. So that's why I like to get these. The serving's 25 calories for a half cup, or 0 points for us. They haven't had Adam's breakfast sandwiches in a long time, so this was the first time we saw these. He decided to try them out. So these are plant-based patties, which he's not picky at all, so he'll probably end up liking these. I might be a little bit more picky about them, but for one sandwich, it's 8 points or 280 calories, and he just likes to take these to work. They're 15 grams of protein, so they're pretty filling. He likes to add hot sauce, and usually he actually takes the cheese off. This one would be better because the egg is spinach and egg, so that sounds really good. But it's just a convenient meal for him to bring to work, and it's just quick and easy for him to be able to heat up there. Okay, these are our favorite tortilla chips if we're just gonna be having like a Mexican dish for dinner or something. So I'm gonna be getting stuff to make fresh pico de gallo, so I grabbed these chips to go with it. These are for 10 chips, it's 140 calories or 4 points. And yeah, we just really like the authentic flavor of these. These are really good. I have been craving crackers so much lately, so I've been trying a bunch of different crackers because I like to have them with my dips and things like tuna and just stuff like that. Sometimes I just like to snack on crackers. So I found these. These are rice crackers. They are multi-grain, crunchy baked rice crackers with sesame, flax, quinoa, amaranth, and chia seeds. So they have, it's 130 calories for the serving of 14 crackers or 4 points. And I wanted to see what it looks like, but it looks like it's just 3 bags like this. So it's a new snack to try. We get these pretty much every time we go to Sam's as well because we go through these pretty quickly. These are just the original pretzel crisps. Again, we like to use them to dip in all of our dips that we like to eat. We like to use them for tuna, and it's just a good plain snack to have on hand even when I want something salty. A lot of times I have these with nuts and more. I have a chocolate coconut almond butter that is amazing with it. It tastes like chocolate covered pretzels, but with coconut. It's just so good. So that's been one of my favorite desserts at night, is to have these with some of that nuts and more. So for the serving of 11 crackers, it's 110 calories or 3 points. Adam needed some Fairlife, so I still really stick to the Premier chocolate peanut butter and the Quest salted caramel. I think the Quest salted caramel is still just my all-time favorite. It's just really sweet and tastes very similar to a coffee drink to me with my espresso and collagen. But Adam likes to get the Fairlife. So these Fairlife, they are 3 points each. They have 30 grams of protein and 150 calories, and he just uses these to mix in with his espresso and collagen to make a protein coffee. So today he got the coffee flavor. Okay, I've had a lot of people tell me about these at Sam's Club, so I had to pick these up. We love the sour cream and onion puffs that they have. I don't remember. I know we've tried the white cheddar, but I honestly don't remember what they taste like, and we've never tried the barbecue. So these are just snack packs. I thought it was weird that there's 15 of each of these and only 6 barbecue, but I scanned them and they came out as 2 points for the package. They are 60 calories or 70 calories for the white cheddar, and I don't know, it's just a good salty snack that, especially for Adam, it's really easy for him to just bring these to work, and he loves these. Okay, this stuff is dangerous, but it is so good. I really enjoy it. It is dark chocolate, vanilla, nuts, and fruit. The serving is a 1/3 cup or 30 grams. Usually it's easier to just weigh it out, but it's 140 calories or 6 points, so it's higher point. I use my weeklies to eat it, and a lot of times it's just my dessert, but it's something when I'm starting to crave chocolate or something that I can reach for, and I just love it. I love that it has the dried cranberries in it, and it's just, it's like very similar to trail mix, but just a little bit different, so I like to grab this. And then the last thing we got today, we had to get another bag of this stuff. This is the Like Air puff corn in pancake flavor. We tried it for the first time last time we went to Sam's Club, and it has been just so good. I like to have it after dinner as a sweet snack. Like I said, after I eat my apple, sometimes I still want more, and that's like a lot of times I'll reach for this. But it tastes very similar to, it's kind of like a syrupy taste. They're like Pirate's Booty, they melt in your mouth and they're just delicious. But it's so easy to eat a lot of them, so it's one of those snacks that it actually helps to just portion out. The portion is 3 cups, which is 150 calories or 6 points. This stuff's awesome, and I really want to try the other flavors. They have classic and white cheddar, but I think the pancake's probably going to be my favorite. Okay, so that wraps up everything from Sam's Club today. We needed a good amount of stuff, and Sam's Club is a good place to just bulk up on the stuff we go through really quickly. Okay, so I decided to do a little bit of a continuation from my Sam's Club haul because I have a little Trader Joe's haul. It's not really that little. It ended up being more than I expected, but I figured I would just combine the videos to do a Sam's Club and Trader Joe's haul since I just went to Sam's Club yesterday. So let's go ahead and get started talking about what I got from Trader Joe's today. So I want to make some sesame noodles with shrimp and crab, but we didn't have any cabbage. Usually at Trader Joe's they have like a cabbage carrot mix, and I didn't see it this time, so I just got green cabbage that I'm going to use, as well as some shredded carrots. So that'll work the same as the mix that I used to get, but I'm just gonna be using that with the sesame noodles. Like I said, some shrimp and some imitation crab. I can tag the recipe in the description. It is one of our all-time favorite meals to have for dinner. We also needed some Brussels sprouts, so I just grabbed a bag of them. These I like to cook in the air fryer or in the oven. What I do is I usually just cut them in half, spray them with a little olive oil spray, and then put some seasoning on them. Or sometimes I'll put them in like a gallon bag with a little bit of olive oil I'll drizzle on, and then put like real garlic and maybe some other seasonings. But then I just put it on a tray and bake it in the oven, and it is so good. Every time I go to Trader Joe's, I grab their tomato sauce because it's just such a good 0-point option that I can make sauces out of. So a lot of times I'll add my own seasoning or Parmesan cheese, and then I can kind of go whatever direction I want with it, but I like to make my own sauce with this. When I went to Sam's Club yesterday, they didn't have ground chicken, and I like to usually get that. So I got 2 things of ground chicken that I'm gonna make. I think I'm gonna actually make into ground taco meat because we did that the other week and it was so good. We haven't had it in a really long time. So really all I will do is cook this up in a skillet and add a packet of taco seasoning, and then it's nice to just have the leftovers that I can add to bowls or make like wraps throughout the week. So that's what this is for. And then I'm also gonna be making stir fry, and I couldn't find chicken for that either when we went, but I grabbed this chicken. I'm just gonna use this. I pretty much just cut it up and cook it in the sauce that I'm choosing to use for the stir fry, and then I'll add it to all the vegetables. So that will be our stir fry meat. We needed some chicken sausages, and actually we've never tried the sun-dried tomato with tomato and basil, so that'll be something good for us to try. I'll probably use it in a different bowl, but this would also be very good with pasta. I think this is a good flavor for that. And one of these links is 110 calories or 3 points. It's got 11 grams of protein. It's a good protein to add to, like I said, a bowl or a wrap or something. We always need chomps. I actually ate one on the way home, so now I only have 3, but I just grabbed some chomps. These are 2 points for one of them. It is 10 grams of protein and 60 calories, and usually they only have the original out of all the turkey flavors at Trader Joe's, so that's why I got these. I've actually really been enjoying these as a snack. So these are the Cauliflower Slims. Last time I actually bought the cauliflower pizza crust, which are really just a little bit bigger and they have a little bit of seasoning in them, but I like the mini ones as well because it's like little mini Lunchable pizzas we like to make out of them. But we can also use these as like sandwich bread. We've done that with a chicken sandwich and it was really good. So there are 4 pieces in here, like 4 cauliflower thins. 2 of them is 100 calories with 9 grams of protein or 3 points. So there's a lot you can do with these. Every time we go to Trader Joe's, we grab some reduced guilt mac and cheese. So these have actually gone up in points. They're now 10 points for one container, but we still each have our own when we make them for dinner. We like to add some chicken and veggies and barbecue sauce or buffalo sauce and just make it like a big custom mac and cheese. And so that's why we love these for a really quick and convenient meal. It's 270 calories for the package, and we just toss them in the microwave and then add the toppings after that. And actually, one of my favorite toppings to add when I do like a barbecue chicken is these. These are crispy jalapeno pieces. And 1 tablespoon of these is 1 point or 40 calories. These are just a good way to add some good flavor. And honestly, these are good on like nachos or tacos, but I also really like them on mac and cheese, like I said. Then another thing that we always need when we go to Trader Joe's, these steamed chicken soup dumplings. So we each end up having our own container when we make like fried rice or something, and then we'll have this on the side. It is 7 points for the whole container, or 250 calories, 16 grams of protein, and I don't know, I just really love these. They're super flavorful. If you bite into them, there is broth in there, so they will like squirt out everywhere, so you have to be careful, but they are so delicious. I got some light Mexican blend cheese. I pretty much switch off each time I go there, so I'll get mozzarella one time and then the light Mexican another time. So this is what we use mostly for tacos or bowls or even mac and cheese or pasta if I make a dish with it, but it's 3 points for a quarter cup, so it has gone up in points. It used to be 2, but it's still not bad for 28 grams. It's 80 calories, and this is just a good ingredient to always have on hand because we like to add cheese to a lot of dishes. We needed some Ezekiel, and we can always get that at Trader Joe's. Sesame is my favorite that they offer. It is 80 calories for a slice, or 1 point for one slice, and then 2 slices goes up to 3 points. But this bread is just really good to use for breakfast sandwiches or avocado toast, or that's mainly what we use it for, but Adam likes to take it to work. I really like to use it to make peanut butter and jellies, so I put peanut butter and jelly on like normal, but then I throw it in the air fryer so it heats it up. It is so good. I bought this a while ago and we just tried it the other night and it was so good, so I had to pick up another pack today. This is their spinach and chive linguine pasta. It really does have a lot of flavor in the pasta, and that's what I liked about it because I didn't need to add that much sauce. I pretty much just tossed it with a little bit of olive oil and Parmesan cheese, salt, pepper, and some seasoning, and it was really good. So for the serving size of 2 ounces, it's 5 points or 210 calories, and I want to say we actually ended up just dividing it by 3, so we had 1 leftover container and then we split the rest of it. These, if you can find these, are so good. We were so impressed with them. These are their blue corn taco shells, and I just love these with tacos. Like I said, I've been on such a taco kick with like the ground chicken or ground turkey with taco seasoning, and I've honestly found myself preferring hard shell tacos lately. So 2 shells is 4 points or 130 calories, and it's just something different that you can throw into the mix. It's a good meal, and actually we were able to use these for 2 different meals or 3 different meals because it comes with like 12 shells. We needed more brown jasmine rice. I've actually been liking it the same as jasmine rice, like the regular we get, so I figure why not throw this into the mix. It's always good to just mix things up with different ingredients. So for the serving of a quarter cup dry, it ends up making, it says 3/4 cup cooked. It's 160 calories or 5 points. And I just like to make it in my rice cooker. I remembered to grab some yeast because we are going to be making some of Biz's skinny dough, and so I needed to grab this. I forgot this at the grocery store last time. I love cashews so much, and I just love the flavor on these. They're not too spicy. They have a little kick to them, but nothing crazy, and that's what I prefer. Of course, it is a higher point snack because they are nuts, so it is 6 points for a quarter cup, 170 calories, but always something that I use my weeklies for. It's always worth it, and it's just so good. I needed more of the Trader Joe's Sriracha. I prefer this one because it's not nearly as spicy as regular Sriracha, and it's just so good to add to so many things. Like, a lot of times I'll add it to different Asian-inspired dishes, so like poke bowls and stuff like that, but it's also really good if we make some sort of Mexican dish or some sort of pasta dish. So I have never tried Nutritional Yeast, but of course I've heard about it, I've seen recipes with it, and so I thought we would give it a try. So I grabbed a bag of this. It's 20 calories for a tablespoon or 0 points, and I don't know, it's just something I'm looking forward to trying. I'm gonna mess around with it and see what we can do. And then the last thing, my all-time favorite buffalo style chicken dip. This is the Trader Joe's buffalo chicken dip. This is definitely the most liquidy out of all the buffalo chicken dips we tried, but that's why I really like it. So it's 3 points for 2 tablespoons or 60 calories. And it's something that it's good with cucumbers, with pretzels, with crackers. Like, there's so many different things you could dip it in, and we really like it. It's also good on wraps, but this one's a little runny for that. Okay, so that wraps up everything that I just grabbed from Trader Joe's. It wasn't anything crazy, a lot of the same stuff that we get pretty much every time we go, but I just needed to stock up because there's some specialty items that we like to get there. So, hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time.